Good evening. Hello, hello. Well, it's evening for me. Hey, thank you for joining. You'll have to like uh you'll have to pronounce your. Oh, it's night for me. Hey, welcome to the evening. It is now dark outside. We are about to start drawing. You'll have to tell me how to pronounce your. Is it Zori? Sorry. Like sorry. Zori draws life. Or is it like Zor? Zoreed. Zoreed. Okay. Or is the Xareed? Xareed? Not a Z. Not like a Z, an X. Like Xavier. Xareed. Well, anyway. No matter how it's said, welcome. Thank you for joining and thank you for all the nice messages. And so tonight we are doing something a little bit different. So I had these commissions that I made available. I think I do have my link tree. I did have a link in the description to my link tree, I think. If I don't, I'll add it for any future people from YouTube watching this VOD. I had these commissions available where you give me a character and I turn them into a dog, basically. And the wonderful Citrax is on Tumblr, not Tumblr, well, they're on Tumblr, but they asked me on Twitter, commissioned me to draw Shiki Misaki from The World Ends With You, specifically the real ground Shiki Misaki from Neo The World Ends With You. So I did a little bit of extra research so we don't have to do that on stream. Basically what I do a lot of quizzes. I use a little bit of my own knowledge about dogs, and I thought, for anyone who doesn't know the character, she's very she's very kind, she's very sweet, she's a cinnamon roll, she loves to sew, she makes clothes, amazing seamstress, very serious about fashion, but doggedly loyal, no pun intended, and has made this little fun guy who's called Mr. Mew, who I love a lot. Yeah, I thought I'd just give a little overview. So did a little bit of my extra research, and it got stuck between a Basset Hound and a Bolognese dog, which are these puppies. Oh, no, that's not right. These puppies, they kind of look like Beacon Friges. I can find a better picture. Wait. Let's see. Bolognese dog. They kind of look like Beacon Friges. Oh, the puppies are always so cute. Oh no, the puppies are so cute. I have to see the puppy. Look at this thing. Yeah. It's adorable! But yeah, they're kind of like Beacon Friges, which in my country we used to always call like miniature poodles. I don't know where else in the world they call them that, but we used to call them miniature poodles because they look like poodles. And I thought it suits them because if I can find the website that I opened up, where this is more kind of like know-how for anyone who is into the game. It says here that a true companion dog, the Bolognese dog breed, loves to be at their family's side. However, they also love getting their way and can be quite crafty about it, so be careful. So you can find yourself being manipulated by a 10-pound fur ball. And as sweet as she is, she can be a force to be reckoned with, so I thought this works. Sensitive and loving, Bologneses are true companion dogs. They pack a lot of personality in a tiny body, and they'll readily take to apartment life. So I thought apartment life suits her because she's like a seamstress, so she probably works a lot. Don't much care for being left alone for long hours of the day. Instead, they'll prefer to join you wherever you go, which ties in to a little bit with the first game when she's a companion character for the main character that you play as. These, even though these pups adore their humans, they're also stubborn side when it comes to training. Teach these dogs plenty of positive reinforcement, avoid harsh rebukes. If you do, you'll have a loving, well-behaved family member who won't leave her side. So I thought, like, yeah, that's good work, but I was thinking to match her hair color, I'll go with a brown puppy. This is obviously AI art. I'm not a proponent of this. I needed a reference for the color specifically, and then just for character style and stuff like that. So yeah, got all my references. I think we should just pop these onto the opposite screen. So, and then we could just start drawing this character, who is a lovely character, and I love her a lot, and she is amazing. And if Citraxis ever watches this video, thank you so much for commissioning me to draw Shiki, because I absolutely do not draw her enough. I need to draw her more. I need to draw every Wildings with You character more, honestly. Or as it's more colloquially known as twewy, the Wildings with You. If the music is too... It's interrupting me a little bit. I'm just quieting down the music a little. Cute. Maybe I could draw a dog since I literally don't know what to draw. Yeah! Go ahead! Draw your favorite dog! Speaking of favorite dogs, I think I'll just mention... It's tough picking a favorite dog. I have a few breeds. We have 3 dogs and they're all different breeds. But I have to say, I think my favorite breed of dog is like, and you can call me vanilla for saying this, but I absolutely love golden retrievers. It's just a 90s kid thing. I think it's Air Bud. They're so loving and they're so pretty and they're so cute, and I don't know, just love me a golden retriever. I have a favorite dog since I'm a cat person. Draw your favorite cat as a dog. I don't know. All dogs are cute. That's the truest statement ever statemented ever. You know what? There's actually a breed of dog that is considered the cat of the dog world. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Basenji. I probably am pronouncing the name wrong. So these dogs are extremely independent. They are extremely independent. They shed very little. They like to groom themselves. They don't talk a lot, meaning they don't really bark. They don't really make noises. So basically, if you want a dog version of a cat, this is the dog you want to get. Just a little fun tidbit there. Just a little fun fact. I love dogs, and I love different dog breeds and learning about different dog breeds. So I'd like to think I have a minor knowledge in certain dog breeds, and doing the research of when you're going to get a dog, make sure it's a dog that's right fit for you. Now, for the next thing, we're going to draw this puppy, but I need to know... I have no idea what pose I should do that. Hey, I'm glad. Inspiration. If you ever post it, or post any of your art, you should tag me on Twitter or on Tumblr if you're on any of those. I'm on Instagram as well, but I'm more active on Twitter and Tumblr. On Twitter, it's nice abnormally. And on Tumblr, it's abnormally nice or abnormally nice here. I don't remember if I updated that, but it's either of those. Okay, poses, poses, poses. Definitely one for walking. Hey, welcome to the stream. Cute little walking pose. That's what I'm thinking. And I also want to include the little cat plushie as well. So I'm thinking maybe... So this is like, I give two options for these dog commission stuff. And it's basically a more natural version where it's like person, dog, obviously in a more kind of cartoon anime, manga, whatever style, right? But then you get Sparkle Dog, which is like, I'm gonna add like the very unnatural colors and a lot of clothes and a lot of accessories, but they ask for a more natural look. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll make a little pouch or something. You know those little backpacks they sometimes put on dogs? And just have the little plushie hanging out in the backpack or something like that. Barking or cuddling. I think a little walking pose will definitely work. Oi, 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 oi. I need a reference or more. Yeah, this one will work. Getting the clip back to you too. Happy I thought the scream here for the cute puppers. Hello, Tiki Cup 2. Welcome, welcome. I'm just in the process of figuring out a pose, but also now just working on proportions specific to this breed of puppo, which is the Bolognese, whatever, however it's pronounced. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little side pouch with a collar, and then have this little accessory that she has as like one on either side, like a little backpack. I'm gonna need a reference of a dog backpack. Oh no. Looking for dog backpack. Dog wearing a backpack. So backpacks you wear to hold your dog. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, little puppies wearing backpacks. It's adorable. Yeah, this is basically... I think this is kind of like... Oh, this one. Yeah, this is... Sorry. I'm like... This is basically what we're looking for. Oops. Just as a reference. I'm gonna use that. How you draw without any references. It's just years of experience at this point. I do have reference, yeah, it's just... but I know what you mean. It's just a lot of drawing over the years and learning and what's the word I'm looking for? Mind the thing machine learning basically. Is you draw the same thing over and over. Pose without a reference, I really have to literally find that specific reference. I've just this pose isn't anything special in my opinion, but thank you. I've drawn a lot of puppies. Actually, I started out... Don't tell anyone on the internet. I started out like my drawing career as most millennials my age, and that's by drawing the Lion King art. And starting out on DeviantArt. I know, super embarrassing. So I've drawn a bunch of animals, moved on from lions to wolves, of course, as is the tradition. You know, you go down the skill tree of being an artist on DeviantArt. You start basically with either Sonic or Lion King or wolves, and then you just devolve from that point. Still a young artist, so I still have to practice. Practice every day. That's my best advice. Is draw a little bit every day. Even if you're just like drawing doodles on a piece of paper with a pencil, just do a little bit every day, and you will see progress as you continue on. That's one thing in this life I am sure of. Drawing a little bit every day is better than not drawing at all. Telling the whole internet to not tell the internet. Huh? You're calling upon... we're going up in views! There are viewers here! No! You're calling upon the internet to... Yeah. Nah, my stuff is still on DeviantArt as much of a... AI cesspool that site has become, it seems. My stuff is still up on there, so it's not really a secret. If you look hard enough, you'll probably find all my old embarrassing stuff. And I leave it up there because, I mean, like, we all start somewhere, right? I used to be a young artist, too. I used to join a lot of, like, role-playing groups. I think my first role-playing group was for Digimon. Super fun. Learning experience, met some cool people, still friends with a few of those people I met back in those days. Old school DeviantArt, it's just... Man, it was a time. I don't know what the equivalent for new artists are. I guess it's TikTok. Most artists are getting their stuff from TikTok, I guess. I don't see a lot of new artists going onto Twitter. On Instagram, I guess, is also a good place for most young and new artists. Probably should recommend Instagram, but they've also had like stuff with AI recently, and I don't know what their newest policies are, but whatever. We're not talking about AI, we're talking about puppies! Puppies, yay, we like puppies. Pinterest is good. I don't personally, I've never posted on Pinterest, but I use Pinterest as like for a reference board and stuff like that. But yeah, if you ever post your drawings, or if your dog, cat, or whatever, you can post, you can tag me on Instagram as well. It's also at abnormally nice on Instagram. Not very active on there, but if I get a ping for a mention, I'll definitely see it. If you hear noises in the background of someone screaming or guns going off, my partner's playing GTA. San Andreas. Felt like having a nostalgic time, so just a fair warning. don't hear anything, so it's all fine. Okay, cool. As long as no one tries to call or pops on me because they hear bang, bang, bang. Ah! Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I think I'll add, for anyone who doesn't know, this character also has a clothing brand, which I believe with a friend as well. And we're just gonna add a little logo of it right there. You know how they brand pet stuff nowadays as well, so can't add her glasses. If I add her glasses, it'll be too much. It'll be too much Sparkle Dog. And I don't think there's an equivalent for glasses for dogs. Unless they're like accessories, but like we're talking about real. Kitty! No! No, Bonnie, stop it. No. Don't stick your face in. Don't stick your face in there. Cat's eating out of an ice cream. A bowl that I had ice cream in earlier. Ice cream that my cat licked the whole bowl dry. I had a cat who loved ice cream and noodles. Whenever I ate anything else, she would never come and stand close. But whenever it was ice cream and like ramen noodles, she'd be like the first one sitting by me and just watching me, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Ah! Don't! Oh, my dog. Scared the living pee out of me. Oh my goodness. That sound, I don't know if that picked up on stream. I'd be surprised if it didn't pick up on stream, but that screaming bark, every time there's just a noise from somewhere. Oh. wolf is right. I did pick it up. Yeah. Like I said, I'd be surprised if it didn't. With cute, happy expression. Thank you. Thank you, Tiki Top. Just a little happy puppy. Just like a happy little. Meh. I have a female Persian cat, and we recently brought a male cat to do stuff with her, and now she's not interested in me at all. They just keep on following each other. Isn't that always what happens once they get someone to hang out with? Wah wah.
My bad.
Just finished my little drawing with the Senji dog you told me about. I'm gonna draw it in a weird pose now, just for funsies. Do it! I love that! I love that! Yay for Senji! Oh, the upside down paw.
My bad.
Am I hearing ghastlies in this song? Or, Zubats? Tell me you play too much Pokemon Go without telling me. Pretty sure that's a Zubat. Yeah, that's a Zubat. I'm just kidding. Okay. Moment of truth is when you make the sketch layer invisible and pray it doesn't look like crap. It's fine, we can fix it. Now this is the fun part, is where you start adding thicker lines where needed to add line width and depth and a little bit of shading. One of my favorite parts of drawing in this style. It doesn't look like crap. It looks it looks fine. I know I'm just being my own worst critic, but like it looks okay. We're gonna make it look better, don't worry. little bit more line. Thicker ones on this side. We have a puppy. We have a little puppy. So if I now make the darker lines visible and invisible, yeah, that makes a big difference. Just to add a little bit more depth. Now that that's done, we could arguably kitty puppy. I agree. She makes a cute doggo. I can now arguably start with coloring. Alright, let's see. So we are going to just make that the thick line invisible. We're going to select the outside of the character, expand a little bit, then invert selection, and then what I like to do, or what I like to call, is blind the entire audience with a bright pink. We're blind! Everyone's blind! Okay, well, for stream purposes, we will tone this down to a middle gray. I generally pick a very bright color. That obviously doesn't hurt my eyes. Looking at it on my tablet screen isn't as bad, but when I look at it on my monitor, I can see it's a very vibrant pink, but it's good for catching any colors any spots that I might have missed. With this gray, you can't see it now, but if you take the pink, you can see where against the white background the colors have bled into the background. So it helps with that, and when I'm actually coloring, it'll show any spots I might have missed. And that's why I like using a very bright color that isn't very much present in the colors I'm planning to use. So there isn't a lot of pink or magenta in this character's colors anyway. Otherwise, I would have used like a very, very saturated green, or yeah, it's usually either pink or green. Oh, good tip. I'm glad if I can help. There's this general rule in design, from what I can recall, that when you're doing design and stuff like that, you should try. That's why most drawing software or like design software is in a gray or a very dark gray or middle gray, because it's so that your eyes don't get tired of looking at a very bright background and the colors that you're using stand out a little bit more. I might be talking out of my butt here, but that's what I remember was told to me. Okay, now we will start with the color process. Let us start with the eyes. Oh, just brown eyes. Just like, just your normal teen fashion designer. Okay, I'm gonna blind everyone again. I need my pink. Just your normal teen fashion designer. Brown eyes. She's a pure little being. Bro, whenever I'm coloring teeth, especially for animals, for humans, like if it's cartoons and stuff like that, right, or anime or manga or whatever, I'll color their teeth white. But for animals, I generally specifically choose a more yellowish color. Um, just a fun tip, because nothing in nature is pure black or pure white. There's always like a mix of another color. But we're not talking about something that's realistic here anyway, so I don't know why I mentioned that. Let's color her sweater as well. Just gonna bloop. Oh, that's the wrong one. No. Why are you doing this to me? Gonna have to bright green this again. Bright pink this again. Pew, 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 pew. I don't use digital art that much. I just like to do traditional stuff only. It's not that bright, honestly, so you can keep background pink. Oh, thanks. That helps a lot. Yeah, you said before that you like traditional stuff, which is fine. Absolutely fine. If you enjoy it, go nuts. We all have our own preferences. I started out with, well, I guess everyone starts out traditionally, right? Crayons and paper and stuff like that. But like, yeah, for the longest part, for a very long time, my webcomic, I did all of the line art traditionally, meaning a A4 H pencil with a 2B pencil over it, scanned it in, then colored by hand digitally, until that became impossible because it took so long, and I wanted to save a few trees with all the paper that I was using, so decided to be a little bit more digital with making comics, or working on my specific comic from then on. We are going to color her fur in a second. We're just doing all of the other bits around it. I usually like to do the fur or skin tone afterwards, and color the whole piece. In case something bleeds through, it's like the skin tone underneath the clothes. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, if it's skin tone bleeding through, that's fine, as long as it's not the bright pink that's bleeding through. Or a different color. Oh no, the internet is here. I know I've made that joke a few times tonight, but you can't have internet jokes about megalomania, can you? I think I need to swap the mouth colors, honestly. Oh, that's not that one. Yeah, that looks better. To me, that looks better. Okay. I guess I wanted it to be like a little bit old school, like the old manga artists of the day, where everything was done traditionally until we entered a society of quantity over quality, I guess. Okay, and now hair color, and bam! Is a brown doggo. I'm going to add a little bit of highlighting. I guess we could do a little bit of a lighter brown on certain parts. Just to add a little bit of a bad, so I can't even watch you stream in peace anyways. I have to leave the stream, unfortunately. I don't really want to, but it's midnight for me and my parents want me to sleep, so I have to. Have a good evening, have a good sleep, and thank you for joining anyway. Don't worry about it. Thank you for joining and thank you for chatting. I appreciate it so much. Xori, X. I'm just gonna call you X from now on. X draws life. Have a good evening, good sleep, and yes, listen to your parents. Sleep is very important. Always get enough rest. Bye! Thank you for the doggy love. Yes, please do. Now go to sleep. Be a good child. Go to sleep. She looks so cute. Ah, little Shiki puppy. So for the next part, we're going to cheat a little bit because I said I wanted to add that logo. So I have come prepared. And by prepared I mean earlier I saved it somewhere and now I can't remember where it was saved. Just the logo from the game. It's going to be here somewhere. There it is. Just gonna drop this in. Oop. Oops, that's not how to do that. I have to import it. Here we go. Then this is a tip I learned from another creator, Starfish Face. I always get their name wrong. Where should we do a green? Let's do a blue. We're going to do the shading. What I like to do is I pick my shading, then make a mask and paint it like that, but then bring back that gray layer and do the shading like this so that you'll be able to see all the bits that you've shaded. Ta-ta! There we go. I think she's done. Can add a little bit of a color across the line art, I think. Oh. There we go. Oh, is she cute? I think she's cute. And with that, I think I will end the stream this evening. Thank you so much for everyone who came by, anyone who said hello, had a little bit of a chat. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening now, everybody. Bye.